Message from heaven reached you today. Archangel Michael says don't ignore it. My beloved child, stop for a moment and listen carefully. This is not an accident. This is not a coincidence. The reason your eyes landed on this message today is far deeper than you realize. Archangel Michael says a message from heaven has finally reached you, and before you do anything else, don't skip. There is a reason you felt drawn here at this exact moment. For days, weeks, or even months, invisible pieces have been moving behind the scenes. Certain delays, certain closed doors, certain unanswered questions were never meant to break you. They were positioning you for something you could not yet see. Stay till the end, because what Archangel Michael is revealing today connects directly to a moment that is much closer than you think. Something huge is waiting for you. There is a strange feeling that many of you have been carrying lately. You cannot fully explain it. Sometimes it appears in the quiet hours. Sometimes it arrives when everything around you seems normal. Deep inside, it feels as though something is changing. Archangel Michael says that feeling is not your imagination. Heaven has been trying to get your attention through unexpected signs, unusual thoughts, and moments that seemed too perfectly timed to ignore. Yet many people brushed those moments aside. They called them coincidences. They doubted what they felt. But today is different. Today the message is becoming impossible to miss. Don't skip, because the next part of this revelation may explain why certain events in your life suddenly started happening in ways you never expected. The answer is closer than you realize. What Archangel Michael wants you to understand right now is this: a season is ending. Not tomorrow. Not someday. The shift has already begun. What looked like silence was preparation. What looked like waiting was positioning. And what looked like disappointment was protection from something that was never meant to stay in your life. The message from heaven is simple but powerful. Keep your eyes open. Stay alert. Remain hopeful. Because a surprising turn is approaching, and when it arrives, many things that once confused you will finally make sense. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. And what Archangel Michael reveals next may completely change the way you see the journey you have been walking. A powerful truth is about to be revealed, my beloved child. Archangel Michael says there is a reason you have felt pressure from every direction lately. The battles you faced were never random. The delays that frustrated you were never meaningless. While you believed nothing was changing, heaven was arranging details that could not be seen with human eyes. This is why you must not skip. There are people who walked away, opportunities that disappeared, and plans that suddenly failed. At the time, it felt unfair. It felt confusing. But Archangel Michael says if those things had remained, they would have blocked something much greater that is now moving toward you. Stay till the end, because the next revelation explains why this season feels different from every season before it. Something huge is waiting for you. Look closely at your recent days. Certain conversations felt unusual. Certain thoughts appeared out of nowhere. Certain memories returned when you least expected them. Archangel Michael says these were not random moments. They were signals. Heaven often speaks quietly before it moves powerfully. Many people expect dramatic signs and miss the gentle whispers that arrive first. But you were guided here today because the message has reached a point where it can no longer remain hidden. There is a breakthrough taking shape behind the scenes. You may not see the entire picture yet, but pieces are already falling into place. Don't skip, because what is happening right now may be preparing you for a moment that will leave you looking back in complete amazement. What seemed impossible is beginning to move. What seemed frozen is beginning to shift. And here is the part many people never realize until later. The greatest changes often begin when everything appears quiet. Archangel Michael says you are standing closer to a turning point than you think. The waiting has made you stronger. The uncertainty has made you wiser. The obstacles have prepared you for responsibilities you could not have carried before. Heaven has not forgotten your name. Heaven has not overlooked your journey. The message that reached you today arrived with perfect timing. So remain watchful. Remain ready. Do not allow doubt to steal your expectation. Stay till the end. Don't skip. Something huge is waiting for you. And what Archangel Michael reveals next will uncover the hidden reason this message found you today instead of any other day. A hidden piece of the story is about to come into focus, my beloved child. Archangel Michael says the message from heaven did not reach you today by chance. Out of all the moments this could have appeared before you, it arrived now because your season is changing. There were times when you asked questions and received no answers. Times when you waited for clarity and found only silence. Yet what felt like silence was never empty. Behind every closed door, behind every delay, and behind every unexpected turn, something was being prepared. Don't skip, because many people walk away right before they discover why they had to wait. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, and the next truth may explain why your journey has felt so different lately. There is something Archangel Michael wants you to notice. Think about how many times you almost gave up. Think about how many moments you felt exhausted from carrying responsibilities, disappointments, and unanswered hopes. Yet somehow you kept moving forward. Somehow you found the strength to continue. Archangel Michael says that strength did not come from nowhere. Heaven was sustaining you even when you could not see it. The reason this matters is because the challenge you survived was also preparing you for the opportunity that is approaching. Many people want the reward but avoid the preparation. Many want the breakthrough but resist the process. You are being shaped for something larger than you understood. Don't skip, because what comes next may reveal why certain struggles appeared at exactly the time they did. Now listen carefully. Archangel Michael says a surprising connection is about to be revealed. The very thing that once caused confusion may soon become the reason for your confidence. The very delay that frustrated you may soon make perfect sense. What looked like a setback may actually become proof that heaven was protecting your path all along. This is why you must remain alert. This is why you must remain hopeful. The message from heaven is growing clearer with every moment. A door is opening that you could not force open yourself. A shift is happening that cannot be explained by coincidence alone. Stay till the end. Don't skip. Something huge is waiting for you. And what Archangel Michael reveals next may be the most important piece of this message yet. A moment of revelation is drawing near, my beloved child. Archangel Michael says many people receive signs but fail to recognize them until much later. You, however, are being given an opportunity to understand something before it fully unfolds. That is why this message reached you today. There is a reason your attention was pulled here. There is a reason you felt compelled to keep listening. Heaven does not waste moments, and it does not send messages without purpose. Don't skip, because what you are hearing now connects to a breakthrough that has been quietly approaching for longer than you realize. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Archangel Michael says one of the greatest mistakes people make is assuming that nothing is happening simply because they cannot see immediate results. But some of the most important changes begin beneath the surface. Just as a seed grows before anyone can see it, certain blessings are developing before they become visible. This is why you must not allow discouragement to take control. The waiting period was never evidence of failure. It was evidence of preparation. Every lesson, every challenge, and every unexpected detour has added something valuable to your journey. What once felt like a burden is becoming part of a larger picture. Don't skip, because the next revelation may completely change how you view everything that has happened recently. Now listen closely. Archangel Michael says there is a reason this message feels different. Deep down, something inside you recognizes that a shift is taking place. You may not know all the details yet, but your spirit can sense movement. The atmosphere around your life is changing. New possibilities are drawing closer. Unexpected answers are beginning to form. What seemed distant is moving nearer. What seemed impossible is becoming more realistic with every passing day. Stay till the end. Don't skip. Something huge is waiting for you. And what Archangel Michael reveals next may uncover the exact reason heaven wanted your attention at this very moment. My beloved child, there is a reason you have stayed this far. Archangel Michael says the message from heaven is now reaching its deeper meaning. Many people spend years searching for answers outside themselves while ignoring the signs placed directly in front of them. But today, something is different. A hidden layer of your journey is beginning to unfold. Think about the moments that made no sense. Think about the opportunities that vanished without explanation. Think about the paths you desperately wanted but never received. Archangel Michael says those moments were not punishments. They were redirections. Heaven was steering you away from what looked good and leading you toward what was truly meant for you. Don't skip, because the next truth may explain why certain events happened exactly the way they did. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. There is a quiet shift happening around you right now. It is not loud. It is not obvious. Yet it is real. Archangel Michael says the pieces are moving into position faster than you realize. What once felt scattered is beginning to align. What once felt delayed is beginning to accelerate. This is why you have felt an unusual sense of anticipation recently, even if you could not explain it. Part of you knows that something is changing. Part of you senses that a new chapter is approaching. Heaven has been working behind scenes that human eyes cannot fully see. Doors are being prepared. Connections are being arranged. Answers are being formed. Don't skip, because the revelation ahead may be closer than you think. What is coming will make you look back and understand why every step of this journey mattered. And here is what Archangel Michael wants you to remember above all else. Never measure your future by your current circumstances. What you see today is not the full story. The chapter you are living now is not the final chapter. There are details still hidden from view, and there are blessings still making their way toward you. The message from heaven arrived today to remind you that hope is not misplaced. Your patience has not been wasted. Your efforts have not gone unnoticed. Stay alert. Stay expectant. Stay till the end. Don't skip. Something huge is waiting for you. And what Archangel Michael reveals next may be the very confirmation you have been searching for all along. My beloved child, Archangel Michael says you are now approaching the part of this message that many people never fully understand. The greatest turning points in life rarely announce themselves with noise. They arrive quietly, hidden inside ordinary moments. That is why heaven wanted your attention today. Something has been developing in the background of your life, and the signs have been appearing one by one. Perhaps you noticed unusual timing. Perhaps certain thoughts kept returning. Perhaps a feeling deep inside refused to disappear. Archangel Michael says those moments were not random. They were pieces of a message designed specifically for this season of your journey. Don't skip, because what you are about to hear may connect every unexplained moment together. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. For a long time, you may have believed that progress was slow. You may have wondered whether your efforts were making any difference at all. But Archangel Michael says what looked like slow movement was actually careful preparation. There were lessons that needed to be learned. There was strength that needed to be built. There was wisdom that needed to grow. Heaven was not delaying your future. Heaven was preparing you for it. Many people receive opportunities before they are ready and lose them. Your path has been different because the preparation has been just as important as the promise. This is why certain doors remained closed until now. This is why certain answers took longer than expected. Don't skip, because the next revelation may uncover why everything is beginning to align at this exact moment. Now listen carefully, because this message carries a powerful reminder. Archangel Michael says the season ahead will require faith, focus, and expectation. Do not allow old disappointments to convince you that nothing can change. Do not allow past delays to make you doubt what is possible. The message from heaven reached you today to remind you that your story is still unfolding. There are chapters you have not seen. There are opportunities you have not imagined. There are answers that are already moving closer. Stay watchful. Stay hopeful. Stay till the end. Don't skip. Something huge is waiting for you. And what Archangel Michael reveals next may be the clearest sign yet that the message from heaven was meant specifically for you. My beloved child, Archangel Michael says you have now reached a very important moment in this message. Everything you have heard so far has been leading to this realization: you were never as alone as you thought. During the difficult days, when answers seemed far away and the future felt uncertain, unseen guidance was still present. There were moments when a different path could have changed everything, yet somehow you were redirected. At the time, it may have felt frustrating. It may have felt unfair. But now the picture is becoming clearer. The message from heaven reached you today because you are standing closer to understanding than ever before. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, and the next revelation may explain why certain events happened exactly when they did. Archangel Michael says there is a powerful reason why your attention keeps returning to this message. Deep inside, you already know that change is near. You can feel it in ways that are difficult to explain. The old season is losing its hold, and a new one is beginning to emerge. This does not mean every challenge disappears overnight. It means that your perspective is about to shift. The things that once looked impossible will begin to look achievable. The questions that once seemed confusing will begin to reveal their answers. What makes this moment special is that heaven is inviting you to see your journey differently. Not as a story of delays, but as a story of preparation. Not as a story of missed opportunities, but as a story of perfect timing. Don't skip, because the final pieces of this message are still ahead. And now Archangel Michael wants you to remember something that could change the way you move forward from this day on. Never underestimate what can happen when the right moment arrives. A single conversation can change a direction. A single opportunity can open a door. A single realization can transform an entire season of life. The message from heaven was never sent to create fear. It was sent to awaken expectation. It was sent to remind you that your journey is still moving forward, even when progress seems invisible. So keep your eyes open. Keep your heart ready. Stay till the end. Don't skip. Something huge is waiting for you. And what Archangel Michael reveals next will bring together every clue, every sign, and every truth that heaven has been showing you from the very beginning. My beloved child, Archangel Michael says the moment has arrived to connect all the pieces together. Think back to everything you have experienced recently. The unexpected delays. The unanswered questions. The doors that closed without warning. The opportunities that seemed to disappear. None of those moments were separate events. They were chapters of the same story. A story that heaven has been guiding from the very beginning. The reason this message reached you today is because you are finally close enough to see what was hidden before. What once looked like confusion is becoming clarity. What once looked like loss is revealing its purpose. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, and the truth you are about to hear is more important than you realize. Archangel Michael says the greatest revelation is not about what is happening around you. It is about what is happening within you. Through every challenge, you gained strength. Through every setback, you gained wisdom. Through every delay, you gained patience. The person listening to this message today is not the same person who started the journey. You have grown in ways that could not have happened without the process. This is why heaven never abandoned the path. Every experience added something valuable to your future. Every lesson prepared you for a responsibility you could not have carried before. And now, as new opportunities begin to move closer, you are far more ready than you think. Don't skip, because the final message ahead will reveal why this exact moment matters so much. Now listen carefully, my beloved child. Archangel Michael says the message from heaven that reached you today carries one powerful reminder: your story is still being written. The chapter you are living right now is not the end. There are doors you have not opened, answers you have not received, and opportunities you have not yet seen. What feels impossible today may look completely different sooner than you expect. So do not allow doubt to speak louder than hope. Do not allow fear to replace expectation. Keep moving forward with confidence. Keep watching for the signs placed before you. Stay till the